Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone.
How's everyone doing today? How was everyone's holiday? Hope everyone had a great holiday. We did.
What did you do for your holiday, lady?
Well, we had a cookout and it was supposed to rain and we got to get in the pool. Wasn't no rain until the end. So we got
Yeah,
to
it's
go in the
like,
pool house.
yeah,
But he let us have
and let
enough of
us
the
have the
day.
day so we can go swimming. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yes.
Matter of fact, the
Well,
whole weekend was supposed to be a washout, and we wound up doing our normal all weekend celebration. It was pretty cool.
and thank you, everyone who came out and celebrate with us. Thank you so much. We enjoyed everyone.
Oh yeah, food was good. I wonder why. Chef Master. The food was good though.
Yes, he cooked on his new grill,
Oh,
y'all.
new grill. The food was amazing. I love it. It felt like we was at the park.
If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Newcomers, please like and subscribe.
Okay.
Hi, Glow Note.
Hi, Glow Note. Okay, we had some interesting questions that we asked during the holiday, and had a lot of people had a lot of different viewpoints on what love was, and thought we should just kind of attack it a little bit and see. It's a lot of people who have different definitions of what they think love is, and I really don't think it's a wrong answer. You know what I mean? You listen to people and you try to say no, you're wrong, but it's like no, maybe that's your opinion. Okay, but as long as you're treating somebody in a certain way and y'all are growing or whatever, I think your love should be whatever you define it as.
Yeah.
But there are different types, and maybe some of that can fall into those types. But I think the two people involved have to have kind of similar views on it. If you both have different ideas or thoughts of what love is, it's going to be hard for you to come together. You know what I mean? If you define it one way and I define it another way, how do you become one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the different ones today. And I believe the first one is eros or passionate love. Okay, eros is like the honeymoon phase kind of love when you first, it's official. You're Mr. and Mrs. and you're kind of excited about it, and the passion is, this is the first time. She's mine. You know what I mean? It's that feeling. Sometimes it stays, and sometimes it goes away.
Okay.
So, where do you is that important?
What, the honeymoon phase?
Yes.
I mean, I guess.
What do you mean? Yes. Dang.
I mean, it's important. I guess it depends on who the person is, whether it's important to them. Because me, I love the honeymoon. Okay, the honeymoon phase. Yeah, I can go with the honeymoon phase, but I really just love trying to get the individual. When somebody's trying to get the individual, is that considered the honeymoon phase?
I don't know.
Like when you're trying to do whatever you can to try to make sure that you have me as your girl.
I guess that's passion. That's yeah. It's yeah, but I think it's more. I think arrows is more like the touchy feely stuff, or the lusty part of it.
Well, I think the lusty part is just like someone saying
Like
love at first. How they were saying the weekend love at first sight, because you can't have love at first sight. Only thing you're saying is you want to sleep with that person. That's what was being said this weekend. They were saying you're lusting for that person because you want to have sex with them. You're not really in love with that person. Am I saying it wrong?
it's just physical,
Yeah.
and that's what love at first sight was physical.
No, they were saying that you couldn't have love at first sight, but I felt
Yeah.
like when I first met you, I wanted you.
Okay.
I'm not going to say I was in love with you, but I did want you.
So the two can't be in the same.
No, because I don't know you really to love you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So your definition of love has more than just the touchy
Yes,
feely.
because I thought I was in love before you, in a relationship before you,
Mhm.
and I didn't really know what love was. So I thought I was in love, but then when I met you and you showed me a whole different side of life, I've really found out what love was and realized that I wasn't in love because I don't want to do anything to lose what I had.
Right.
I don't want to hurt you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want your feelings hurt. I don't want your heart broke. I don't want any of that. Before I didn't care. So to me, that is a form of love. You don't want to hurt someone. You don't want to see them cry.
Mhm.
That's a form of love to me. It's like even when you're not around, I want to show this my man and I love him.
That is
So
heavy.
that's different because it couldn't have been like that before,
Right.
as I wouldn't be with you.
Right. Because
Yeah,
you would have still been
yeah,
right.
where I was. So that's I learned what love was.
And we weren't no spring chickens. We weren't no spring. You can figure sometimes stuff comes to us later in life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna all get it the first time, get it right, so to speak. If there's a right, that's what I mean. Is it wrong? Is anybody's view of love really wrong?
Well, some people set in their ways and they don't even want to try to make a change.
Hmm.
The thing is that you have to welcome change in order for it to blend together. And a
Mhm.
lot of people they stubborn. They don't want to make the change to make it. They want to fight against it. But a lot of people fight against it because they don't think it's going to be successful. So they try to sabotage it before it even gets started.
So it's okay. So that's when you like kind of move away from if you start to feel that way about a person, what they're trying to do.
Mhm,
That's when you kind of distance yourself from.
mhm, mhm.
Okay. So love is more important.
I mean, it depends if it's like a romantic love when
That's
you're passionate, intimacy. Depends on what you're looking for.
Hmm.
Because you could be looking for a companion.
Okay. Speaking of which,
Hmm.
the next one is philia and storage companionship. Your word.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Philia means deep friendship or shared values,
Okay.
which means you love the person because you've known each other probably for a certain such amount of years, so you view that as a state of love. Like I love you for that.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's also storage, which means familial loyalty, instinctual affection. Yeah, like I'm supposed to feel a certain way for you because I've known you for such and such amount of years. But is that's a form of love for some people.
Hmm.
And it works as long as both parties feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like I want a companionship type person. No, I want the passionate person. Then you're kind of going to bump heads
Yeah.
a little bit.
If you want a companion and I want a life partner for marriage or whatever, we're gonna have a problem. We're definitely gonna have a problem
Right.
because I'm looking for something that you're not giving me.
Right.
So what you think about unconditional love?
Okay. Agape or unconditional love.
Okay.
They kind of go inside. Some of them kind of overlap. I think that overlaps with the eros or passionate love.
Well, that's more of love without conditions
Right.
or expectations.
Right.
So
Right.
if you love
But
somebody just because I'll love you as long as you do this for me,
right.
no. Yeah,
But I think you do need to have unconditional love. You need to have
mhm.
that. And I think the passion part plays a part too, from my viewpoint.
Meaning
They both, you kind of need both
passion and
passion and unconditional love.
okay. All right, I agree.
Because the
I get
passion is the hunger, the need. And the unconditional is, you ain't really got to do nothing. You ain't got to doll yourself up or put on a certain type of shoe.
Love you no
You
matter
know what I
what.
mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
Throw on some sneakers and some flip flops. You the same diva.
Yeah.
So I think you need both.
Okay. I agree. I agree with that. Wait a minute. I agree. I think love is different for everyone. It's worth working for what you work as a team, the good and the bad, maybe even the ugly, but the love will never stop. I agree, growing up.
Mm, that sounds like poetry. So again, there's all kinds of viewpoints on what love is. And is there an age limit on that?
No.
Is
On
it
what?
possible that someone younger can find love first? You know what I mean? They didn't have to stumble and then love, they understood what love is. You think some people get it right the first time?
I can't. I don't know. I think because I don't know because I thought I had it right the first time, but I didn't. So I think when you're young, you can think you understand what love is, but you might not understand, and it could be years because I was with you by the time I understood what love was. So you might not understand what that is. You know what I mean? And I grew up around love. My mother and father did everything together and loved each other unconditionally. So it wasn't no conditions
Right.
in that relationship. So that's how I was raised.
So that's what you looked for.
Yes. I don't look for conditions.
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of people look for conditions or stuff, you know. I love the fact that we grew together in our love in our relationship because it made us both appreciate each other as well as what we have together.
And you had to have that same path. If one goes in one direction, the other one's going, it's no way you can accomplish together. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got to kind of still be walk this straight line, and that's when you got to kind of keep other people out the circle sometimes because they're on the sidelines and they trying to pull you. Hey,
everybody not for your
so
circle.
you got to kind of keep yourself straight and not. You might veer, but make sure you pull it back. You know what I mean? You trying me, but no.
But I think in order to really love someone, you have to love yourself. You have to have self-love for yourself to appreciate another individual. So love yourself first, and then you can move on to loving an individual. A lot of people are so angry with self that it's hard for them to love another individual. And it's sad.
So well, and that could be from what other influences, like the anger is coming from other things that you kind of let get into under your skin.
Yes, Mama. Some people do love without actually being in love. And I agree with that.
Okay.
Because you can love someone
and
not be in love. I agree with that.
So what's the difference?
The difference is, I'm gonna use me, my ex. I love him where I don't want him to die, but I'm not in love with him because I'm in love with you.
Okay. But
like you wouldn't want nothing to happen to your kid's mother. You love her, but you're not in love with her.
Right.
Same difference. That's what I feel love. That's what I feel about that. What you got? Absolutely. You have to love yourself to truly be able to love someone else. I agree. Yes, Tammy, you definitely have to do that.
Right. Right.
Because a lot of people really don't love themselves, and then they'll get into a relationship and a relationship goes south because they get into a relationship angry and trying to, like I say, sabotage. They'll sabotage because they're going in with the wrong
view of what love is.
Yeah.
And some people claim they want it, but don't know how to receive it.
Yes, Miss Putty. A lot of people think they're not worthy of love. And a lot of people do feel that way. Yeah.
Right. But why would somebody feel that way? It had to be some kind of influence.
No, because they're not happy with self.
Right.
If they're not happy with self, then they don't think they're worthy of love. And some people just be scared. A lot of people be scared. I've seen people in relationships, and I've seen a guy treating a girl like gold, and I've seen her sabotage it. Just thinking anything that this person is doing wrong. I've seen it happen. I'm like, you're overthinking that, or you're overdoing that. You're wrong in what you're doing. So stop trying to sabotage.
I wonder what that falls under.
What?
When you sabotage love. Is that its own definition, maybe?
I don't know.
The sabotager. What's the one? He put his the right leg on first. I can't do it.
I'm out.
I'm out of here.
That's just somebody looking for something. That's somebody that's
really
just don't want to.
Oh my God, he was breathing while he was asleep. I hope he was breathing while he was asleep. He was dead. But it's yeah.
Some people do sabotage. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that takes a lot of personal growth and emotional care. You got to do a lot of things with yourself before you can get into a relationship. And you also, even family love. Family love is another form of love. So when you have love for your family, that's another form of love. And a lot of people don't even have that anymore in this day and time. Family is separating something terrible.
Yeah, it is.
So you got to have love in every aspect of life. Sometimes people sabotage it because they don't think they deserve the type of love that's when have inner issues. Yes, people they do have inner issues when they try to sabotage, but they got to get past that. That's why you got to have some self-love. You got to get past them inner issues before you can get into a relationship. Thanks, Kim. Oh no, that's Tammy. Thanks, Tammy. I'm sorry.
So what do you suggest people do?
What? To
get that self-love.
Take care of yourself. Focus on yourself. To me, if you get more into self, if I'm more into me and not thinking of you, that's gonna bring you towards me anyway. If I have self-love, you're gonna be like, dang, she beautiful. I love the way she is. But if I don't have that, you're gonna be like, she acting all
clingy,
depressed and soggy. I wasn't saying
the real words.
I said soggy. We said two different things. I said soggy.
But what was the one that you had a way that you got yourself? You got into self-love. What pulled you?
I got into self-love when I started modeling for Design and Sew.
Right.
I had a low self-esteem. I had fell into a rut, and I was sitting on my porch one day outside my house, and it's a family. I call them my family. And Johnny Felder came up to me and said, "You need to get yourself together. My sister got this modeling thing. Go model." And I went and modeled for her for like 5 years. Mm-hmm. I went and modeled for her, and it changed my life. It really changed my life, and it got me into who I am today.
Right.
So that helped me. So shout out Design and Sew. Thank you, Design and Sew. But yeah, that made changes for me. It made me be into myself. It made me get into beauty for myself, made me get into my body and my mind. I wound up going to school, getting degrees. After that, I got into me. And then I got this. Thank you, God.
You're welcome.
We need to learn to leave the past relationships in the past, learn from it and move on. Mm-hmm. Yes, Miss Putty, yes. Learn from it and move on.
Oh, man.
That's right. Because some people in your life for a reason or a season, and you got to take what they teach you and go ahead and move on. And I think I learned a lot from my past relationships. I learned what to do and what not to do in this relationship. So you learn a lot in those type of relationships. So do you think you learned something in your past relationship?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is about how, well, if you find that person that kind of lets you, be who you are, and you don't mind, they don't mind what you present to the table. You don't have to fake anything. It's easier. You know what I mean? When you don't have no no expectation of the other person other than, be there and just, love me with what's they call eros, so compassionate love,
Mhm.
and give me that what's the other one?
Unconditional love. I don't know.
Unconditional. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me those two, and I'm good. You know what I mean?
And that's what you should have.
Right.
That's exactly what you should have. And we came in, and we both came out of relationships, and we came into our relationship. We always say with no rules, but people misunderstand when we say no rules. We meant not saying you better not do this and you better not do that.
Or why are you doing this and
Or where you going?
That's who they are.
Yeah. Because us letting each other be ourselves is what made us as strong as we are today. We learned each other quicker, and it was hard. We both had, we had some hard times. So, but we learned each other. It made us stronger, and it got us where we are today. Yeah, and the rules just fall in place, because when you love someone like that, that's not trying to force you to be a certain person or force you to be a certain way, you're gonna automatically want to please them and do whatever it is that makes them happy.
And I think you end up with all three.
Mhm.
You'll have the companionship, meaning that person wants to be around you, and you want them there. I think you get all three. Sometimes you get cheated and only get one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you keep it real through all three and can have all three, it's great. You know what I mean? It's bliss. And I think that's where it works. You know what I mean? Anything else is kind of always like a tug of war kind of thing. Like you're I'm trying to get this out of you, but I can't, because that person don't have that or have that viewpoint on it. And you got to make a decision on whether that's going to work for you. But we hope it does. Try to establish those things. Try to get all three. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to accomplish here with Love Is Enough. AM to PM.
That's right. And I agree, Glow Note. You need trust and, oh man, I'm sorry. You need each other and trust. Yeah. It's very important in a relationship. What happened was the thing moved.
Did it?
Yeah, it flipped up soon when I started reading.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Oh. What was the comment?
Hey, Tosh. Okay.
How you doing?
Hey, Tosh, do you have any questions about love? We're Pepe. But yes, just love your partners. Try to stay home. If you're not staying home,
companionship.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Try to want to be around them.
Appreciate what you have.
Yeah.
Because it's what you chose. So try to be happy with what you have and love that unconditionally. And if you don't have someone, just be yourself, do self-love, and that person will drop right in your life.
Yeah.
Yes, it attract the right person for you.
Yeah.
No matter where you are, it will attract the right person for you. So you don't have to go searching for no one. You don't have to go on no dating site. When it's time for that person to come, they'll come.
That's right.
Because mine's dead.
Whoa.
Wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting it. Everyone who knew me was like, oh my God, I can't wait to meet this guy that made you make a change.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Is that why I got a lot of death threats? No, I'm sorry.
But sometimes change is good, and it helped both of us grow and get where we are today. So continue to grow with your person, love your person, help your person if your person is needed to do good, bad, and ugly. Be there for your person because they need you. And learn your person like I learned mine. I learned my person.
I think I'm a pass.
No, I learned you because I know if something's wrong with you. I know sometimes we say the same
thing. Something's wrong. What does that mean?
Like when you was having a heart attack. I know I can see things. I like I know what that is. I know him, how he is. I know. I was like, your face look weird.
Wait a minute.
So
Did,
I know certain things.
did my face look weird?
Yes, your face look. I knew something was wrong. I didn't know it was a heart attack, but I knew that your face was making you had a weird look on your face. I was like, what the heck is that? But yeah. But I learn your person and you'll be able to see so much. And I love that I love him like I do.
I love
I really do. Love is enough.
Love is definitely enough.
We got a message that's on hold for review.
What?
I don't know. Oh.
Oh.
Like he's a pet.
Here, check.
He said you wild and crazy, Paul. That's Tasha. But so any questions about love? We have self-love, we have unconditional love
and passionate love.
Yes.
I think you need all three.
Yeah, physical and passionate love. Physical attraction to someone, you got to have a physical attraction to someone, and you got to have chemistry. Sometimes people don't have chemistry, they try to force it, and that's why people be either dry or soft.
Wait a minute. I knew it was coming. Just didn't know when.
They listen. If they not into you, they not into you. You gotta make sure your person will still have the sexual desires for you. You got the sexual desires.
Oh boy. Shout out to CarolinaHeatRadio.com.
I forgot.
Clean Ice LLC and Rebirth Steel.
And like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Like and subscribe.
But don't you feel as though that a person should have chemistry?
Yes, dear.
So how do you feel if a person don't have chemistry? How you think that relationship gonna go?
Wait a minute. I don't know.
Chemistry. We're talking about chemistry here.
Okay, I think it's part of it. Yes.
Okay. So what about a physical attraction?
That's the same thing.
Would you mess with someone that you wasn't physically attracted to?
Heck to the no.
I really think that's a lie.
Why you say that?
I think Paul will mess with anybody.
Yeah, that's not cool. I don't understand.
Paul nasty. I think
they don't. This is a. Hey,
my bad.
What in the heck?
What about spiritual love?
Yes, yes.
I love connection.
You gotta be on it. I think what does that mean?
Well, that's what I say. I love.
I'm thinking spiritual, right? They talking like biblical spiritual.
Okay.
I guess, right?
Compassion, forgiveness. That's what it's saying.
Oh, it's all under that.
Yeah,
then yeah, it's important.
Yeah, you got to have compassion because if somebody see you crying because they hurt your feelings and just walk away or leave out the house, they don't care about you.
It's wasting all my tissue.
Okay, and you got to have forgiveness. And when you're forgiving someone, they don't owe you nothing. Like if I do something to hurt Paul's feelings, and Paul say, "Okay, I forgive you," I shouldn't have to keep trying to prove that. Okay, I just want you to know I'm sorry, and keep trying to prove that. Don't do that because that make you look weak. Okay. I shouldn't have said that, but don't do that.
Alrighty,
don't do that. If they forgive you, they forgive you. If they don't, like you kissing their feet every day after they say they forgive you, you shouldn't have to do all that. Okay. You shouldn't have to keep saying, let me buy you this or let me do this for you because I hurt your feelings. No. That's just making a person worse.
Alrighty.
I'm just saying. If you forgive somebody, you forgive them. If you love them, you won't have them crying all the time.
Hey.
You don't want to see. You don't want to see your loved one with a black eye or crying. Because people say they love you and I'll punch you in the face.
I don't understand.
So, how you love me if you looking at me with a black eye?
Yeah. Why would you want to hurt a woman's face? It's the most
Some people
beautiful
think
thing.
that's love.
I don't understand it. It's not
And crying. No, why you want to see me crying?
oh,
Don't make me cry. No. Okay. No.
what?
She said it should be an hour podcast.
Should it?
No.
Oh man.
You loving somebody, you also should be a caregiver, and you should be caring for them. Care for the person that you loving.
Right.
Care for them. And support them.
Taking care of them if they get hurt or something like that.
Yeah. Because you got people that's sick and people just,
No.
leave them in the house by themselves while they sick.
Oh.
Or not taking care of them, or not getting medicine. Or if I say I'm sick, you be like, me too.
And want you to take care of me at that point.
And I'm the one that's sick.
Yeah.
Or can I be like, Paul, can you cook some food? Because I'm sick today. And you like, but what, my knee hurt. Oh, my back hurt. What? I'm just saying.
Leave my back hurt. You wanted dinner, so I was just gonna
all right, y'all.
call it Uber.
Okay. We get ready to shut it down.
We had a ball. Thank you guys for listening and coming out again.
Yes.
And thank you for voting for me. That last podcast with the champion of
No, everyone voted for me, and I thank you. I appreciate that.
What?
Paul, we all know that Paul cheated. You saw that Paul cheated. You can tell by the look on his face that he cheated, that his answers was wrong. But we gonna
because my answers being wrong.
But we gave him that. So we gave him that.
It's gonna be a part 2, America.
Okay, we can do that. This time I'm gonna ask the question, see if he get them right.
Going down.
All right, we love you all.
Love
Again,
y'all.
shout out to Clean Ice. Like and subscribe. See y'all every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Try to tune in every Wednesday at 7 p.m. This was wonderful as always. Love you both. Love you too, Tam.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Love is enough.
Have a good evening.
Have a good night.